Hello wonderful people, it's Wild here. It's been a while, but we're back on AlphaCraft to do some more medieval building. We're going to start off by having a look at lots of work that has been going on here, and then we're going to be working on building a brick kiln and a potter's studio. So I've come to the very front of the city here, right by the pier and the docks, so we can have a look through at all the work that's been going on. Let's start by checking out the church. Now we had already started this, but I went ahead and added on the last section of the back, as well as some beautiful stained glass windows and finishing off the roof. And I gotta say, it does look really grand. It really adds something special to the skyline. So let's have a look. You can see we've kept the stained glass windows concentrated to the front here. We've got some plain glass in the sides, and then as we come round to the back, you'll get a glimpse of our new build there. We have got some more stained glass windows in this smaller section at the back. This roof line is really very intricate, and I think it's grand enough for a building like this. Oh, look at that gorgeous stained glass. I've also kept the space next to it free to build in a village green, and I think on the other side I'm going to be building a rectory, so stay tuned for that. You'll also see we've got a little list here of all the builds that do need to go into the city. Now there's quite a few on this list, so we've got a bit of building to do, but I've already started marking off a few, and I've even added some since I put up this list. So let's check out some of the other things. Now most of these are over on this side of the town, so we can head through the expanded wheat field along this little path. And it's just about night, so we might need to sleep as well. Hop up through here, and I built a windmill. Isn't it adorable? Now I think for a town this size, we're going to need more than one windmill, so I'm going to be placing a few of these back here once I've chopped down these oak trees. But I think I might make them a little bit taller, so that way you can see the sails all the way from the docks. Okay, I'm gonna head inside now and sleep, and then we can check out some more builds. The sun is rising over the wheat fields. Now, if we turn around back onto this street, you can see there's a few more buildings here, and this next one is a bakery, so the wheat can come straight in from the field into the mills to turn into flour, and then into the bakery to be made into some delicious bread. Now this building is fairly similar to a tutorial I did a little while back, except for this build I've kept the slope of the roof a little bit shallower. I didn't want it to be taller than the guild hall that we've got right beside it, as the guild hall is a very important building in the city, but you can see it's still quite a tall build with lots of space to add in for the bakery. And next to it, I've got this another colourful build. I've gone with the blue on the roof here, as we don't have any of this in this part of the town. And then this little build has a wonderful archway to lead through to a road that I'm going to place behind here. Now you can see we've got plenty of space to fit in all of these builds, and I'm thinking I'm going to have them spaced out a little bit more on this side of the town. That way we can have some fields weaving in and out between them. You can also see we've got some outlines marked in here, so we'll fit in some of the things we need to in these spaces. And actually, you know what, let's head all the way around here so we can get a feel for what this street's going to be like. You can also see some of the other buildings we've got going on here. Let's come around. And the builds emerge. We're going to have tall buildings up here, so it'll feel really cozy. One of the things I like to keep in mind when designing a town is the proportion of the width of the street to the height of the build. You want to kind of have, I like to have a kind of half width to the height or around about that, and that really makes you feel like you're kind of in an exterior room as you walk through the build. Now let's head over this way to check out this new building that keeps kind of popping up in our vision. One of the things on our list was to build a pottery, and with all the bricks kind of being used here, we definitely need one of those. So I've put in this building, and I wanted to go with a really unique shape here. So it's kind of a two-part building. We've got this part on the side, perhaps this is where all of the pots and things are made. And then on this side, I've got another smaller building, which maybe is the potter's shop. He can sell all of his goods here. We've got some kilns at the back. These might be for smaller items. And then I've got some storage here. I'm thinking maybe we might put in some fuel and those kind of things to be used in the kiln. But I really like the style of this build. It's got a really interesting layout and it adds a lot to the roof line of the whole city. You can see it's also sat on top of the hill, which gives it a little extra height compared to the rest of the builds. And a very important part of Potters is a kiln. So we've got one brick kiln built, but I think we need to add another one beside it. I'm going to turn this section into a bit of a brickyard. So we've got to pave the area and then have a path leading up here. But let's get working on the kiln. So I've got quite a few bricks here and I've got a few smelting in my smelters down in my base. But I think I'm going to start by counting out where I want the base to begin. Let's add maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add a 5-wide gap and then I'm going to offset it a little bit. And then I'm going to match the shape of this interior to help me with my layout. So it's 3, 1, 3. Do I have a shovel on me? I certainly do. And actually this is a very powerful shovel, so hopefully I can keep track of my digging. Go here. Might need to do a little bit of terraforming afterwards, but that's okay. I've already done lots of terraforming in this area. Dig out this section. Now, from what I can see, medieval kilns for bricks tend to have a really kind of pointy conical shape. I've seen later kilns in, say, the Victorian period, where it has more of a rounded belly shape, but these medieval ones tend to have fairly straight walls. I'm going to have to dash back inside to grab some more terracotta, and I can also grab some more bricks while I'm down here. Hello, little wolf. I just love having all of these wheat fields. It really is fantastic. Hello, bricks. Let me grab these out. Got quite a few more here. And we need some terracotta. Grab a couple stacks. I've also got a little list going of all the materials I need for all these builds. Slowly working my way through it. We've also got to do a little landscaping. So apart from just the terraforming, we need to add in some greenery and some planting. I think having lots of bushes draped around the edges here will be really nice. Let's grab out that terracotta and continue filling in. And now we need to get working on the bricks. So this is going to be a step-by-step process. I'm going to leave the door to last, but we can break it into sections. So we've got a 3 section, which is too high, and then we've got to add another 3 on top of that for each of the faces. And I'll leave this section out. And I'll just extend it down here with the ground. So like this. Is it another 2 on top? Nope, another 3. For circular shapes, I think breaking them into these kind of flat faces in kind of quotation marks, because everything in Minecraft has got flat sides because they're cubes, and then into these diagonal corner sections really helps. I might just build straight over the top of the door and break it in a bit. That way, you're kind of working in solid shapes rather than trying to work it all out as you go. Come up one higher with this one before I add my stair. And we'll jump. Thank goodness for scaffolding. I think I'm going to be using a lot here. In fact, I might just set up a little platform inside to make my scaffolding process easier as I go. On this way. Here. You know, I'm thinking that these kilns are kind of a what came first, the chicken or the egg? Because to build the kiln, you need bricks, and to make the bricks, you need a kiln. It's a bit of a loop. The more kilns you have, the more bricks you can make, and the more kilns you can make. Okay, that's the first section. Oh, you know what? I think this one's taller. 1, 2. Brick. 1, 2. Oh, I see. I need to move that down. You know what? Let's just go with this being a taller kiln. I think that can work. We can have some taller kilns going on. Now for the corners, I've got them going like this. And then we come up with our walls, and that goes up to the height of behind here. So we can do that. I really like the extra smoke this is going to add to this city skyline. I think the billowing chimneys are one of the most special features going on here. They make everything feel so cozy. We're going to use some walls to smooth off the shape of the corners as we go. I'm going to need to extend this one down, and I might even break this dirt and place in my bricks all the way down to the ground here. It just gives it a more finished look, I think. Goodbye, Fern. Right, up we go. this and like that. And we've got our walls going too high. And I suppose if we were in real medieval times, each kiln would be a little bit different, so it doesn't matter that this one's going to be a bit taller. Okay, now what's next? We need to go up and over the top, and it looks like I've got about 2 bricks going over the top of this, so we'll need to go up like that, I think. Let's see if this works. You can see I'm not just building plain circles going in each time when I'm creating this. I'm blending the circles into one another. This will give the shape of the kiln a smoother finish rather than having a blocky finish of distinct layers. Okay, like that, check. 2 on top of here. Gonna go in with some stairs in a little bit, but oh, you know what? I've run out of bricks, goodness me. These kilns are more brick costly than I expected, I think. I think I'm gonna have to go put some more into smelt. Well, that's okay, I can get a little bit more done using some of these stairs now. Gonna add these to each of the points. Up we go. Oh, and it looks like Richard just joined. I'll finish this section and then I shall say hello to him. Make sure you check out all the other alphas. Now let's see. We've got some bricks going in the corners. Going to use some dirt as a placeholder block here. And then we need to go up. I'm going to go up 2 because we've changed the shape a little bit here. And then I can add in my walls like this. And I think that works really well. You know what, I might end up liking this one better than the other one. Now, before I run out of bricks, I'm going to go down and put some more into smelt, so we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I have smelted a whole bunch more bricks, and I've actually got a few more going. Let's quickly make these into some brick blocks. And I think I should have enough to get this finished. Oh, bother. I think it might be night. Yes, okay, we'll have to sleep, and then we'll be able to build. And good morning! Okay, let's go build. Alright, I think 40 bricks should be enough. Now, I was having a look at the space, and I think that for my brickyard, I might want to put one more kiln down here. But, you know what, once I finish this kiln, I'm going to take the pottery off my list because it's just about finished, and I've got the designing bit done, which is the bit that takes the longest. Okay, so where do we go from here? Let's see, I think I had some stairs. I did. Right, let's go up. We got stair. Need a placeholder block. Boop. Then we have some of these going in. Looks like we have these going up too high. And our walls. Oh, okay, we got the pattern worked out. Now I just have to repeat it 2 more times. Go with the scaffolding. Okay. Stair. Dirt. Block. Block. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to get up there before I put in this block. And wall. Last one. And then we can make our cone more cone-shaped. Ooh, whoops. Back up. We got our stairs first. And our dirt. Blocks. And off we go again. If you're enjoying today's video and would like to see more, I'd really appreciate it if you consider subscribing. It really means the world to me. Okay, hang on, we gotta go up now and go over the top of here, I think. Yes, like this. You could also check out my Patreon if you'd like to get a whole bunch of exclusive benefits, like custom build tutorials. You could get a tutorial for this here Brickworks if you'd like, or any of the other builds that you've seen in this city. I'm gonna replace these with this. Come up this way. Stair. Block. Oh, you know what? I might not have enough. Gosh, I always forget how much bricks you go through when you're building with brick. And I'm almost out of clay too. I have no more clay down in the cave. I literally have just this little chunk and that's it. And I definitely don't have enough. We're gonna have to swoop down and get some more. Oh my goodness. Whee! Oh, almost made it. Okay, let's see if we've got enough in our furnaces to finish. 17. Oh, maybe. And I'll fill up these furnaces while I'm here. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna have enough. Oh dear. Make these into some brick blocks. 13. We might get there with 13. I'm gonna have to turn a few of these into stairs. Let's turn... I think I need 4 stairs. So we'll make 4. We'll come back if we need more bricks, but this should be enough. Gosh, once I've got these kilns built, I'll have to set up a super brick producing machine and go to a swamp and get a whole bunch of clay to smelt. We're almost at the very point of this point, so you'll need a lot less bricks at the top than you do at the bottom, so hopefully we'll be able to make it. Okay, so the next stage... Oh, I'm gonna need more than 4 stairs here. We gotta go around like this. Then I'll use a placeholder block to place in some of my bricks. Gonna be super cost effective here, so I'm going to not place any bricks where I don't need them. Then we need to come up another layer and go around here like this. I've run out already! Let's see if we can use some slabs. I'm gonna be cheeky. I know I don't need slabs for the rest of this build. In fact, I'm not entirely sure how I ended up with so many slabs. We'll just ignore that. We can go up like this. I'm gonna need some stairs. Maybe we can make this one a little bit different. We need to go up another layer of blocks. Ah! Oh no, I'm inside the kiln. Okay. We have to get out. We have to put back these bricks. While we're down here, we might as well go get some more bricks. Oh, 3rd time's the charm, right? Oh, ouch. I'm gonna kill myself swooping into the base. Okay, brick, brick, brick. Come on, bricks. 37. That doesn't sound like it's gonna be enough, does it? 9. Okay, I definitely need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, I know I'm gonna need 2 more for the base, but I'll break those out of the doorway, so we'll deal with those later. Up we go. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. So close to the top of the kiln. Going up. I've got, do I have my campfires on me? Nope, I need campfires. Oh my gosh. This is not great organization, Wild. I don't even know where any campfires are. Oh my gosh, I thought I had a stack of them. I must put them in my dump it chest. Well, maybe this is an excuse to get more bricks. It is. Yes. What have we got? 16. I can make 4 more bricks with that. If I can arrange them how you're supposed to. Oh, not like that either. There we go. I'm going crazy with the bricks. In here? Yes. Here's my campfires. Okay. Off we go. Let's see if we can take a shortcut. Oh, I have to eat. Oh. Everything's getting in my way of building this kiln. Hello, smaller kiln. Hello, taller kiln. I wonder how much taller this kiln will end up being. This is a freeform kiln. Almost at the top. So, what do we need to add? We needed to go up, and we're using some slabs here. Another block. Whoops, like that. Then it looks like we need to add in our hay bale. Place in our brick stairs. Oh, I think this is the last layer. It is. Woohoo! Okay, let's add in the little door to the kiln. So these large kilns work by having an opening like this, and then the brick workers would have to go inside the kiln to put the bricks inside. It was a very, very dangerous job, because obviously you're at a very high risk of burning going inside a kiln like this. So there would be a hot fire burning inside here all the time, and the fires would never go out. They had to be going all the time. Right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs for the doorway. And luckily we certainly can get that. So let's make some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a few spare bricks just in case we need them. So I'm creating a little archway here, just placing in some stairs. And then I've used these stairs to kind of accentuate the shape of this curved archway. And then we got some brick walls just to finish it off. And I think we are good. You know what I didn't add? After all that, I never added my campfire. Let's head up and add it in so we can have some billowing smoke. And then I think I might wait till night, because I think the smoke and the glow from the top of the kilns is going to look really cool. Let's get over here without falling. I'm very close to dying here, so not a lot of room for error. And boop! We got ourselves a campfire. break this scaffolding and down we go. Alright, I'm up in the sky and I've come over the top of my city now, and wow, it looks really great. It's kind of hard to slow down here with these elytra wings, so let's see what we can do. Oh, I'm gonna swoop through these chimneys. Ooh, barely missed then. All the way over to my pottery works. And don't those kilns with their glowing tops look fantastic? Ooh, let's see how I can land. Oh, okay, so you can see I've started adding in a little path up here. I'm gonna have to be careful of mobs while I look around here at night. Let me grab out my sword just in case. But I've started piling up some bricks. They would have piles of bricks that would have been discarded as they weren't good enough to be used. So we've got a pile of them going over there. I'm going to be keeping them, gosh, I'm fighting mobs while I'm talking. I'm going to be keeping them a little bit away from the kilns just because their colors are so similar, and that way we can break them up. I think I'm going to go ahead and add in another kiln on over here off camera, as well as a few walls just to kind of enclose this space, and then we'll be done with our pottery works. So with all the designing complete, let's head over to our wall. Hello, wall of things that need to be done. Where is the potters? Ah, here we go. Get rid of that one, and we've got another thing checked off our list. Oh, next week we're going to be tackling some more of these builds, so make sure you stay tuned for that video. And on that note, that is going to be the end of this AlphaCraft video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in another video. Bye! Whoa, wait a minute, I'm back, hang on. Oh, I think the zombie's taken all my armor. Oh well, that was a panic for nothing. See you guys!